Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. This is Esther Kane, retired occupational therapist, certified aging in place specialist, and co-founder of SeniorSafetyAdvice.com. Okay, now you know that this month of February, I have been focusing on topics about heart health and emotional resilience. And today, we're going to talk about the healing power of laughter. I know you think, well, I don't know if that's real. I mean, laughter sounds like such a small thing. It's almost too simple. But believe me, laughter is a powerful medicine. I'm not talking about the forced kind of laughter, not the, be positive kind, where you have to talk yourself into it. No, I'm talking about real laughter, the kind that sneaks up on you, the kind that makes you breathe a little deeper, the kind that loosens something tight inside. That kind of laughter can actually change the body. And here's why laughter matters so much. Because stress lives in the body. It settles into your shoulders, your jaw, your chest, your neck, and sometimes your head. And that's where all those headaches come from. Well, a lot of headaches come from that. Laughter can interrupt that. When you laugh, your breathing changes. Your muscles actually relax and your heart rhythm softens, even if it's just for a moment. And that moment matters. My late husband suffered from severe depression and anxiety. The few times that he laughed, really laughed, made my heart sing because I rarely heard it. We were together 25 years, so I should have heard it a lot more. I can still remember his laugh and how his eyes squinted when he did that. Those moments helped him to relax and let go of those dark thoughts that he was plagued by. When people go through stressful times in their lives, like family caregiving, health worries, loneliness, financial worries, loss of any kind, those things obviously are going to weigh on you and weigh on your nervous system. And when the nervous system stays tense, then the body pays the price. Blood pressure rises, your sleep suffers, muscle pain worsens. Laughter helps to release that pressure, not by fixing the problem, but by giving the body a break from the problem. And sometimes that break is exactly what someone needs to just keep going. Here's something people don't always realize. Laughter is actual physical therapy for the nervous system. It stimulates circulation, it increases oxygen, and it releases those feel-good chemicals. And those chemicals can help to reduce pain, be it physical or emotional. Just like what I said before about my late husband, laughter can really help to reduce that pain. Another thing laughter does is it connects people. Shared laughter creates bonding. It reminds us that we're human together, no matter what our other differences might be. Laughter can actually bring us together. Next time you're in a group of people, take notice of how their posture changes, how their mannerisms change when they're laughing, how they're engaging with others when they're laughing. That connection lowers stress, and lower stress supports healing. Caregivers, family caregivers especially, need this too. I see so many family caregivers that I've worked with running on empty. Even some of my friends who are currently acting as family caregivers for their elderly parents, they are running on empty. They're always serious. They're always responsible because they're stressed. They've got a lot of weight, grief, and all kinds of responsibilities on them. And somewhere along the way, laughter gets pushed to the side. But laughing or having good moments doesn't mean that you don't care. It doesn't mean you're ignoring reality. It just means you're letting yourself breathe. You're giving yourself a break. It helps with perspective. When we laugh, even briefly, problems feel a little less overwhelming. They're not gone, of course. They're just lighter. And that lightness gives the brain some space to think, some space to cope with what's happening, with what you're worrying about, and some space to rest. Another thing that I love about laughter is that it is accessible. You don't need money. You don't need equipment. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need anything. Well, except maybe the thing that makes you laugh. You just need something that makes you smile. You need a funny memory, a favorite show, a silly pet, a grandchild's joke. Old sitcoms can usually do the trick. Comedy specials on Netflix or YouTube. And you can see a lot of old sitcoms on the free channel called Tubi, Tubi. And you should check out the comedian Tom Papa on Netflix. He makes me laugh all the time. I don't care how many times I watch a particular skit. I myself will laugh at that same episode every single time. And guess what? It really works. The body doesn't care if it's new, it cares that it's genuine. And here's something important. Laughter doesn't have to be loud. A quiet chuckle can count. A smile that reaches your eyes can count. The body responds to joy in all its forms. And another thing that most people don't always realize is that laughter can improve resilience. People who laugh regularly tend to regularly bounce back faster, emotionally and physically. They tolerate discomfort better. They recover from stress better. That resilience really matters as we age. And I've noticed something else. Laughter often invites movement. A little rocking, a shift in posture, a relaxed stance. Movement plus joy is obviously a powerful combination. It keeps people engaged and present and alive. And please don't wait for life to be perfect to begin laughing. If you do, you might end up waiting a really long time. Laughter can exist alongside grief. Believe me, I know. I've been through that grief of losing my husband, and it was hard to find laughter after that. But I did, and it does exist alongside it. It can exist alongside stress. It can exist alongside uncertainty. It doesn't cancel those things out. It just reminds the body that joy is still allowed. And that reminder can be very healing, especially through a grieving process. So if today feels heavy, then try finding one small moment of humor. Go to YouTube, check out some funny animal clips or, comedy skits or your favorite comedian or show, a memory, a shared smile. That's enough. You don't need more than that. Small moments of laughter really add up. They soften the edges of hard days. They protect the heart. They calm the nervous system. And they remind us that we're not alone. Well, I hope that was useful for you today. And that's all that I have for you today. Thank you again for being here with me. If today's episode gave you some useful insights or new ideas, then please share it with someone who might find it helpful as well. And you can discover even more expert tips and helpful guides for seniors and caregivers at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an Aging in Place specialist, then visit our website at aginginplacedirectory.com. Come back tomorrow for more useful tips, insights, and ideas right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. And listen, if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel or the podcast, then please don't wait. Go ahead and do that right now. It really helps us to reach more people who could use this kind of support and information. So until next time, take care of yourself and the ones that you love.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.